Hang on to your wallets, Canada. Justin Trudeau's carbon tax to coming for your money. Hello, I'm Adrienne Batra. With me are Fraser, MacDonald, and Brian Lilley. I'm not exaggerating, Brian, when we are warning Canadians that this second carbon tax, which has a fancy name, which you're going to tell us what it is coming for our pocketbooks at a time when inflation is through the roof. Canada's affordability crisis lingers, and we just can't afford it. So, what's this fancy name for the new carbon tax?
It's called the Clean Fuel Regulations. Pierre Poilievre, the Conservative leader, has dubbed it Carbon Tax 2. Good bit of marketing on his point. The Trudeau government's going to say it's not a carbon tax. It's a price on pollution, a government levy designed to, bring about a particular outcome on government on activities that people are doing, otherwise known as a tax. So it's a tax. The Parliamentary Budget Officer did a review of this tax that kicks in on July 1st. And what it's going to do is raise the amount that you're going to be out of pocket. If you're in Ontario, it's between, I think, $230 to $494 or $495, sorry. But if you're on the prairies, it's as high as $1,100 and change in terms of new money that you will no longer have because of this tax by 2030.
Fraser, one of the things that we always hear when it comes to these types of taxes, levies, fees, whatever the heck they want to call it, it's just more money out of our pockets. It always hurts the very people that they say they want to help, meaning those that are low income. Those that are higher income, okay, they can absorb maybe a couple of $1,000s more a year. But it's the lower income in this country that end up paying the higher costs. So how do you communicate that message to Canadians that this is just another cash grab? Because remember when Justin Trudeau said you're going to have more money in your pocket than you're going to pay? Well, we all know that's not the case. So how does the opposition, how does Pierre Poilievre sell this to Canadians as still wanting to have an environmental policy, which you need in order to win an election, but also recognizing that you cannot just keep plucking more and more money out of Canadians' pockets?
Well, I think President Joe Biden has shown that you can have responsible economic and environmental policy without directly taxing consumers. And I have a lot more confidence in his plan than I do of Trudeau's. I think what this shows above everything else is just how out of touch this government is now. I mean, we're in a cost of living crisis. Food bank use is at an all-time high. We've got, I think, a rocky at least next 12 to 18 months coming ahead, and I think things are going to get worse before they get better. The last thing you want to do is whack more costs on people who are already struggling to get by. So I don't know how the government wants to communicate that. I think Pierre is exactly right to call it a second carbon tax, and I think voters are quite rightly going to be outraged.
And the summer of pain will continue. You think gas prices are high now? Just wait for it. Log on to Facebook and Twitter and let us know what you think. And go to theTorontoSun.com. You will find coverage on stories like this and others you will not find anywhere else.